Hello, Gumtown. Tonight we're downtown with Judge Stephen Reed. We're here at the Alabama Democratic Conference headquarters, and we just watched the Democratic debate. Judge, tell us about the debate and what's your thoughts about it.
Well, I think Secretary Clinton really laid out the differences between she and Senator Sanders. I think she has an agenda, she has a vision, and she has a pathway to put that vision into place. I think it's one thing to have ideas, it's another thing to get them done. And I think Secretary Clinton identifies with working class families. I think she identifies with middle class families and African Americans in particular. I think she's supportive of criminal justice reform. She's a big supporter of public education. I think she laid all those things out. She understands the importance of jobs in the African American community and the importance of increasing the minimum wage as well. And so she understands a lot of the pocketbook issues that I think are really touching people every day. But more importantly, she has a track record of getting those things done. Senator Sanders simply does not. She wants to continue President Obama's 8 years and many of the things that he has on his agenda. Senator Sanders has been very critical of the president. And so, you can't be critical of the president in one meeting and then come back in a debate and try to give some platitudes. I think Secretary Clinton, as part of the administration, understands what President Obama has been working with, and I think she wants to continue some of those things as well as some of her own initiatives as well.
Great. Now, you hosted a phone bank prior to the debate. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, the hosting is the easiest part of the phone bank. The hardest part is doing what many of the volunteers here did tonight, and that was to call people on their spare time to really try to get them engaged and enthused for Secretary Clinton's candidacy. I think the Hillary for America and product of that, the Hillary for Alabama campaign is starting to ramp up. Really getting ready for the March 1st primary. And again, I think showing the division, the difference between Secretary Clinton and Senator Sanders, I think is something that our volunteers did tonight. And I just thank them for coming out. We had a room full of people. We had some pizza. We had some soft drinks. And it seemed like everybody was having a good time. And most important thing, they were reaching out on their own volition to really try to support Secretary Clinton and show the vision that she has for putting America back where we need to be for the next 4 years.
Right now, why is it important that we should go out and register to vote?
Well, listen, voting impacts so many things. It impacts things from economic policy. It impacts things from our legal system. Who the president is going to dictate who's on the Supreme Court, but most important, they're going to dictate who some of the federal judges are as well. So, when you talk about who's the president and who's sitting in the Oval Office, I want someone who I think identifies and is comfortable with the African American community, has been a part of that, going back to her time in the late 60s, early 70s, working with the Children's Defense Fund, coming down to investigate things in the early 70s in Dothan, Alabama, as it related to private school academies, and really being a supporter of public education. I know there are a lot of misnomers out there about Secretary Clinton, but as one who's met with her and talked with her on several occasions, if I didn't think she was authentic, if I didn't think she was true, then I wouldn't be supporting her. And it's just that simple. And I think that she's going to be the best of any candidate in any party for the interests of most of the people that I represent here in Montgomery County and most of the people that I know across the state of Alabama.
Thank you so much, Judge. You're tuning in to Gumtown TV. Stay connected.
Thank you.